Hi, I have been asked to speak in English, but I apologize as my English is not as perfect as I suppose others do have. The thing is, usually in Latvia, the complaints usually are we are small, corrupt, etc., etc. But if you go abroad and you talk to other countries' politicians, etc., it's the same everywhere. Why? Because, given to the technology, advanced technologies do not make a world peace and do not make the same opinion for everyone. It makes the discussion larger. And the thing is, when the discussion comes larger, it's very hard to understand the ways how you can make solutions that would get the agreement of everyone. And the problem from the biggest countries is the same as if you work in advertising and you, as a company, collect huge amounts of data, you just drown it. After a moment, you just don't understand at which data to look. But Latvia, it's a perfect test ground because we are small, we have the same problems as, or even more, as any other country, and it's much easier to see the main principles that are needed to be done. It's like solving an equation. Just in this country, it's much easier to see how hard is the equation and how hard the formulas are needed to be given. That's the reason, and I'm not speaking this just theoretically. I had a hobby project about 2 years ago where we made, let's call it a petition site, and it would sound, it's 90% of it or 80% of it, it's just the same as any petition site around the world, but just as in Latvia it's easy to understand what actually people need, it's easy to go to any minister, president, MP, anyone, to understand from their point of view what the problem is, and then to give a solution. And the difference between our solution is that it's one of the rare ones which its name Barack Obama mentioned as an example. We went to Brussels to tell all the Europe, other countries, how to give people voices easier, etc. And after traveling, speaking to different countries' MPs, I have seen that the problems in there, it's even greater, as they have much more amount of people and much more afterwards amount of data. So that's why, just as you usually make products in test groups, Latvia is, and in America you use, try different products in cities that reflects other nations, other country. But the same is in Latvia. It's just a country ideal as a test ground. So 2 years ago I started with a hobby project, and now in 2 months I will start a bigger one about which I will afterwards maybe write in the medium.